How to remove all distractions. Everything demands your attention now. That's how people make money off social media. But the thing is, when you give your attention to these distractions, you're losing money. You're staying away from your goal, and that's why you haven't made any progress, my brothers. That's why I came up with a foolproof plan to help you eliminate all distractions and go into hyper-focus mode. Step 1, designate a workplace. The first step is to get rid of the work in bed mode and clear away clutter. Designating a specific workplace can be a game changer when it comes to focus and productivity. Let me explain why. When you sit in your designated workplace, your brain begins to associate that location with work or study. This creates a mental cue, signaling your mind to shift into focus mode. If you don't have this pre-assigned space, your brain might consistently search for a suitable place to work, consuming mental energy. This way, you eliminate any extra cognitive load and make sure your brain is ready to focus. The reason why I like to separate space for work is so I can switch on and off from work mode, especially because I work from home. All of my work stuff in one place means I won't spend any time looking here and there for supplies too. Step 2. Minimize digital distractions. Your mom was right. Your phone is the problem. You still can't get rid of it though, especially if you want to lock in. So turn off all notifications, switch on D&D, and keep it out of reach on the opposite side of the room. If you don't need your phone for work, then it shouldn't be in your room at all. But that's not always possible. There's this one app that was a game changer for me that helped me get rid of all distractions. It's called the Minimalist Phone app, and it's the best thing for anyone who wants a digital detox. The app uses some clever psychology to keep you on track. It simplifies your phone screen by hiding unnecessary apps and features. This reduces the number of distractions you see, making it easier to focus on the task at hand. With no interesting icons and colorful apps, it forces you to be intentional about your phone use. Instead of passively opening app after app, you're consciously choosing what to do next. This can lead to increased focus and productivity. It's like training your brain to resist temptation. The less clutter you have on your screen, the less likely you are to get distracted. Step 3, practice mindfulness and meditation. Once your external distractions are gone, you need to calm your brain down so you can refocus your attention on the tasks at hand. It sounds a bit hippie, but it strengthens your ability to focus and ignore distractions. Instead of doom scrolling to relax, which is just stuffing your brain with useless content, try to go on a detox. Here's what I do. Find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably with your back straight, close your eyes, and focus your breath. Inhale and exhale slowly and deeply. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Start with just 5 minutes a day and gradually increase the time. Remember, the goal isn't to stop thinking, but to observe your thoughts without judgment. It's like watching clouds drift by in the sky. Let your thoughts come and go without getting caught up in them. Regular practice will help you develop a calmer mind and a better ability to focus, like charging your mental battery. So why not give it a try? Step 4, prioritize tasks and keep a short time frame. When I have too much on my plate, my brain goes to the easiest task, and that's usually always a distraction. That's why organizing your tasks can help you streamline your method. I use a method called the Eisenhower Matrix, which basically helps you organize your tasks according to their priority. By categorizing tasks into 4 boxes, urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important, you gain clarity on what needs immediate attention, what can be scheduled and what can be delegated, and what can be eliminated. This clear-cut approach will do wonders for your focus. When you know exactly what to tackle first, your mind isn't cluttered with unnecessary tasks. You can dive deep into the important stuff without feeling overwhelmed. It's like giving your brain a mental break from decision fatigue. Now, let's talk about deadlines. Setting shorter time frames for your tasks is the energy boost you need. It creates a sense of urgency and pushes you to work more efficiently. When you know you have a limited amount of time, you're less likely to procrastinate. It's a fantastic way to boost productivity and get things done. And that's how I end up getting all my stuff done, so I can make it to happy hour with my buds. By combining the Eisenhower Matrix with tight deadlines, you're creating a powerful productivity duo. You'll not only prioritize your tasks effectively, but also ensure that they get done on time. It's a win-win situation for your to-do list and your peace of mind. Trust me, this is a true and tried method. Step 5, dig deep to find why you need distractions. If none of these methods work for you, that means something deeper inside is broken. But it's fixable, so don't worry. Because men aren't taught to be aware of their emotions. They end up suppressing them until they forget what made them upset. And that can manifest in an urge to always be looking for distractions. Constantly seeking distractions might seem like a harmless way to pass the time, but it can actually be a symptom of a deeper underlying problem. Allow me to explain. People often turn to distractions as a way to avoid dealing with uncomfortable emotions or challenging tasks. It's a temporary escape from stress, anxiety, or boredom. I know I've turned to some dumb distractions after a big fight, and that's because I want the pain to stop. But ignoring it won't help. So addressing it, journal about it, or scream into the void. Anything to let it out. Another reason why a lot of people need distractions is because they're trying to fill a hole in their soul. When you have low self-esteem, you don't have courage in your skills. That makes you want to procrastinate your work. You might feel inadequate or insecure, so they seek external stimulation to distract themselves from these feelings. Or if you're afraid of failing at something, you might find it easier to avoid it altogether by filling your time with distractions so that you don't have to face the consequences of your shortcomings. You need to know that little distractions can provide temporary relief. They don't address the root cause of the problem. Eventually, these underlying issues will resurface unless they are dealt with directly. Step 6. Keep a logbook of your progress. When you have these deep-seated fears and issues in your brain, you need to address them in smart ways, like keeping a logbook of your progress. This way, you have a tangible record of your journey, capturing your triumphs, setbacks, and lessons learned. When you're feeling down or doubting your abilities, looking back at your logbook will be your antidote to low self-esteem. It serves as a reminder of how far you've come and the challenges you've already overcome. Each entry is a sign that despite your fears and issues, you still did it. And this visual aid will also help you understand how much you need to do to reach your goal. Honestly, the visual aid helps reduce my anxiety because I know exactly what I need to do to get to success. You can't doubt yourself when you have concrete evidence of your capabilities. Your logbook should also have setbacks written in detail so you know why they occurred and what you can do to avoid them. All of us have fried our brains with this content we consume. These distractions are never ending because everything is so available now. Fast food, adult movies, drugs, and everything. But by clearing out your mind and actually digging deep, you can bring focus back. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, go ahead and give us a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you get your weekly dose of guidance. Remember, with each video you watch and every action you take, you bring yourself closer to the version you've always imagined to be.